On January 14, 2026, as the first light of dawn crept over Manila Bay, the city awoke to a sense of anticipation that seemed to ripple through the air. The waterfront buzzed with excitement, and even the gentle waves seemed to pause, as if waiting for something extraordinary to unfold. From the horizon, a powerful hum began to grow, echoing across the water. Out of the morning mist, the BRP Jose Rizal, a sleek modern warship, emerged, its silhouette cutting through the haze with quiet authority. The city's skyline provided a dramatic backdrop, highlighting the ship's impressive presence as it drew closer to the harbor. This was no ordinary arrival. The BRP Jose Rizal was more than just a ship. It was a bold statement of national resolve, a symbol of the Philippines' unwavering determination to defend its waters and assert its place in the region. The crew stood at attention, their faces reflecting both pride and responsibility. The ship's advanced design stood out among the older fleet, its sharp lines and modern technology unmistakable. Escorted by helicopters circling overhead, and a flotilla of smaller vessels forming a grand parade, the arrival became a spectacle of unity and strength, captivating everyone who witnessed it. On shore, military leaders and government officials gathered at the docks, their eyes fixed on the approaching vessel. Their pride was unmistakable as they saluted the ship and its crew, recognizing the significance of this historic moment for the nation's defense and future. For decades, the Philippines had relied on aging ships, vessels that had served bravely, but were now outmatched by modern threats. The arrival of the BRP Jose Rizal marked a turning point, a leap forward in capability and confidence. It was a promise that the nation would no longer stand vulnerable, but would meet the future with renewed strength. The journey from Nagasaki to Manila was more than a simple delivery. It represented a bridge between two island nations, Japan and the Philippines, united by a shared vision for a secure and stable Indo-Pacific. The collaboration and friendship between the two countries were evident in every handshake and every flag flown side by side. Across the country, millions tuned in to live broadcasts, watching as the ship's image appeared on screens, in homes, plazas, and public squares. The BRP Jose Rizal quickly became an instant icon, its arrival sparking conversations about national pride and the future of Philippine defense. Its name, honoring the national hero Jose Rizal, created a powerful link between the country's historic fight for independence and its modern struggle for sovereignty. The ship stood as a tribute to the enduring spirit of the Filipino people, connecting past and present in a single proud moment. The BRP Jose Rizal was more than just advanced hardware. It was the embodiment of a new era for the Philippines. It represented hope, progress, and the collective aspirations of a nation determined to chart its own course. The steady hum of its engines signaled not only technological advancement, but also change, hope, and a renewed sense of purpose. For many, it was the sound of a brighter future taking shape before their eyes. Along the waterfront, crowds gathered, families, children, and elders alike, waving flags and cheering as the warship entered the harbor. Spectators peered through binoculars, eager to witness history in the making. In that moment, the nation watched together, united in pride, knowing that a new chapter was unfolding before their eyes. At dawn, as the first golden rays of sunlight touched the waters, crowds gathered along Manila's baywalk. The air was filled with anticipation and a sense of history in the making, as people from all walks of life made their way to the shoreline. United in pride and curiosity, they watched as the silhouette of the warship slowly emerged on the horizon, drawing closer with every passing moment. Families, veterans, and students waved Philippine flags high, their faces alight with hope and excitement. Children sat on their parents' shoulders, eager to catch a glimpse of the ship that had captured the nation's imagination. For many, the ship represented more than just military strength. It was a guardian for their waters, a symbol of renewed confidence, and a direct answer to years of anxiety over foreign encroachment and uncertainty. The president and top officials took the stage, delivering stirring speeches that echoed across the bay. They declared the BRP Jose Rizal a true game-changer for national defense, a milestone in the country's journey toward self-reliance and security. Applause and cheers erupted, echoing across the water. For a brief moment, the usual worries and divisions faded, replaced by a rare and powerful sense of unity. Navy sailors, many of whom had trained in Japan, stood at attention in crisp uniforms. They were proud to be pioneers of a modernized fleet, their discipline and dedication evident in every salute. This ship was more than just a tool of defense. It was a leap in capability, a boost in morale, and a symbol of the nation's determination to protect its people and its future. The arrival of the BRP Jose Rizal transformed the narrative from one of helplessness to one of empowerment. People felt a renewed sense of agency and pride in their country's progress. Political divisions and old grievances seemed to melt away, replaced by a shared sense of patriotism and hope for what the nation could achieve together. The ship's presence was a visible and reassuring commitment to protecting livelihoods, especially for fishermen and coastal communities, and to upholding the country's sovereignty. For a day, the nation celebrated as one, families, children, and elders alike, united in hope for a more secure and prosperous future. The BRP Jose Rizal was not just a vessel. It was a promise kept, a testament to the country's resilience and its leaders' commitment to national defense. The mood along the shoreline was one of optimism, resolve, and a newfound belief that together, the nation could face any challenge that lay ahead. The BRP Jose Rizal marks a pivotal transformation for the Philippine Navy, ushering in a new era of maritime strength and technological advancement. For decades, the fleet relied on aging, hand-me-down ships, many of which were relics from past conflicts and ill-equipped for the complex threats of the modern world. These outdated vessels limited the Navy's ability to respond effectively to emergencies and defend the nation's vast maritime interests. The arrival of this new warship represents a quantum leap, shifting the Navy's focus from basic coastal defense to becoming a true blue water force capable of operating far from home shores and protecting vital sea lanes. Its advanced multi-role design enables long-range patrols, anti-surface, anti-air, and anti-submarine missions, making it a versatile asset for a wide range of operations. The ship's cutting-edge sensors and weaponry provide a significant edge in maritime security. With this capability, the Navy can now project power and maintain a persistent presence across its vast maritime territory, safeguarding resources and asserting sovereignty over critical waters. This upgrade not only boosts the Philippines' credibility as a security partner, but also allows for meaningful participation in joint exercises and operations with allied navies, strengthening regional cooperation and defense ties. Modern equipment attracts top recruits, inspires the next generation of sailors, and fosters a culture of professionalism and pride within the ranks. The leap in capability sends a strong signal to potential adversaries, deterring aggression, while also building confidence and unity at home among the Filipino people. The BRP Jose Rizal stands as both a powerful deterrent and a proud symbol of national achievement, inspiring hope and patriotism across the country. With this milestone, it's clear, a new era has dawned for the armed forces, one defined by strength, innovation, and renewed commitment to national defense. The BRP Jose Rizal is packed with advanced technology. Its combat management system fuses data from radars, sonar, and surveillance, giving commanders a real-time battlefield picture. The ship's missile systems can strike targets over the horizon and defend against air threats, creating a protective bubble. A helicopter deck extends its reach for surveillance and rescue missions. Stealth features and efficient propulsion make it hard to detect and able to patrol for long periods. Filipino crews, trained extensively in Japan, mastering both the hardware and the tactics. This partnership ensures the Navy can maximize the ship's potential from day one. The combination of cutting-edge tech and high-quality training is a game-changer. The BRP Jose Rizal is more than a ship, it's a force multiplier. It redefines what the Philippine Navy can achieve. The arrival of Japanese-built warships in the Philippines shifts the strategic landscape of Asia. For years, China's naval expansion has pressured smaller nations. The BRP Jose Rizal helps recalibrate that imbalance, raising the risks for any potential aggressor. The goal isn't to match China ship for ship, but to make the Philippines a tougher target. This strengthens deterrence and empowers the Philippines in any crisis. The Japan-Philippines partnership adds a new layer to regional security, alongside the US and Australia. Joint patrols and exercises send a message of collective resolve. A more capable Philippines bolsters ASEAN's position and regional stability. This transfer is about empowering a key actor to help shape a rules-based order. For Japan, delivering warships to the Philippines marks a major shift in security policy. Once limited by a pacifist constitution, Japan now takes a proactive role in regional defense. The move aligns with Japan's national security strategy, aiming to strengthen partners and uphold a free and open Indo-Pacific. By exporting defense equipment and training, Japan is investing in its own security and regional stability. The warships are framed as multi-role response vessels, emphasizing defensive and humanitarian functions. This careful approach allows Japan to evolve its policy without abandoning its commitment to peace. It's a pragmatic response to new realities in Asia. Japan is no longer on the sidelines, it's shaping the future. The warship delivery is the result of over a decade of deepening Japan-Philippines cooperation. The partnership began with patrol boats and training, building trust and capability step by step. As confidence grew, Japan provided larger vessels and surveillance aircraft, along with regular joint exercises. This gradual approach paved the way for the transfer of advanced warships. The Filipino crews are not just learning new systems, they're building on years of collaboration. Personal connections and shared experiences are the glue of this alliance. The partnership is resilient because it's rooted in mutual respect and shared values. The new warships are being integrated into a navy already familiar with Japanese support. This is a model for building strong, lasting alliances. The future of regional security is being shaped by these enduring ties. The Japan-Philippines warship deal is a major move in the South China Sea's geopolitical chess game. China's expansive claims and militarization have raised tensions, and this delivery is a direct response. Beijing will likely see it as provocation, while the US welcomes a stronger Philippine ally. The partnership fits the US strategy of integrated deterrence, strengthening the security network without heavy American intervention. Trilateral exercises with the US and Japan will enhance interoperability. Other Southeast Asian nations may be inspired to modernize their own defenses. Australia and ASEAN are watching closely, recognizing the need for a stronger regional posture. The deal signals a shift toward collective security among like-minded democracies. The region is moving toward a more balanced, resilient order. The BRP Jose Rizal ushers in both hope and risk for the Philippines. The ship provides credible deterrence, allowing the country to negotiate from strength. It could help stabilize the South China Sea, reinforcing diplomacy over coercion. But advanced hardware in a tense environment raises the risk of miscalculation and escalation. Clear rules and disciplined crews will be essential to manage these dangers. The partnership with Japan is a model for regional cooperation among middle powers. The Philippines is investing in its sovereignty and future, no longer a bystander. Asia is moving toward a multipolar security environment, guided by hope for peace. The future is uncertain, but the Philippines now has the tools and the resolve to shape it.